EC is the altitude, not to be confused with attitude, which is something all three of my daughters have. Just kidding, except I'm not. Altitude. The measure of angle 1, u, is 2x plus 7, and the measure of angle 2, u, is 3x plus 13. Find the measure of angle 1 and the measure of angle 2. All right. What is an altitude? An altitude is a fancy word for height. Now, if you're going to measure the height of anything, it has to be straight up and down. So since EC is the height of this triangle right here, EC has to be straight up and down. And since this is a right angle, of course that implies this is a right angle, which implies that the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 are 90 degrees when added together. They're complementary. So that's how we're going to set this up. We're going to say the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 equals 90. So 2x plus 7 plus 3x plus 13 equals 90. All right, we'll combine that 2x and that 3x because they are like terms, becomes 5x. Another nice round number, 7 and 13 make 20. And that equals 90. Now it's a two-step equation. Subtract 20, 5x equals 70. All right, now it's a one-step equation. Divide both sides by 5, and you get 14. Done, right? Wrong. We're supposed to find the measure of angle 1, not just x. And we know that the measure of angle 1 is 2x plus 7. So the measure of angle 1 is going to be 2 times 14 plus 7. 2 times 14 is 28. And 28 plus 7 is 35. So the measure of angle 1 is 35 degrees. So let me write that out a little bit cleaner. The measure of angle 1 is 35 degrees. Now the measure of angle 2 is done very similarly. Okay, up here measure of angle 2 is 3x plus 13, so it's going to be 2 times not 2. Now the measure of angle 2 is going to be done very similarly. The measure of angle 2, according to the top up here, is 3x plus 13. But you know what? We know x is 14, just like it was up there in blue. I don't know why I didn't just write it down. I wasn't thinking, I guess. So 3 times 14 plus 13. 3 times 14 is 42. 42 plus 13 is 55 degrees. So the measure of angle 2 is 55 degrees. These are my two answers, and this makes sense. If I were to add these guys together, 55 plus 35, I get 90 degrees, which is what 1 plus 2 is supposed to be. All right? So that's altitudes for you. Fun, fun, fun.